Well, the battle over banning same-sex marriage in the state of California taking a very unusual turn today, and the focus switching from the case itself to the personal life of the judge who overturned the ban last year. You may recall, shortly after federal Judge Vaughn Walker made his controversial ruling last year, he announced that he would step down from the bench. And then, after he stepped down this past February, he revealed he had been in a homosexual relationship for the previous decade. Well, now attorneys for supporters of the ban are in court, and they're arguing the new judge should nullify Judge Walker's decision because of a possible conflict of interest. Joining me now, Fox News senior judicial analyst and host of Freedom Watch on the Fox Business Network, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Great to see you.
Likewise, Chris.
All right, look, over the years, black judges have decided civil rights cases, Hispanic judges, immigration cases, and, of course, women judges have decided women's rights cases. So why can't a gay judge decide this case?
There's no reason why he can't. And it is utterly unprecedented to inquire into the personal life of a judge after the case has been ruled on and after the judge left the bench because of what the judge revealed about himself. This Reagan appointee, who had been a state court judge also appointed by then Governor Reagan, has never manifested any kind of bias whatsoever. Big picture. If litigants dissatisfied with the ruling of a judge could inquire into the personal life and intimate thoughts and aspirations of the judge after the judge ruled against them, there'd be no finality to anything. There has to be some demonstrable prejudice. They would have to show some material gain that he would have acquired, like a financial gain, as a result of this before they could call into question the reasoning in the case. Appeal it. Stick with the Ninth Circuit and argue it on the merits.
And if you adopt the reasoning of the appellants here, a heterosexual judge might be equally biased in a case involving gay rights.
So who would satisfy them other than somebody who would be predisposed to rule the way they wanted it to go?
But let me play devil's advocates here. We know that if a judge has a financial interest in a pending case, he or she must recuse him or herself. Now, arguably, stay with me here. What if it can be argued that there is a personal interest here that this judge wanted to get married, and that's a vested interest, very similar to a financial interest? Does recusal apply?
Well, if he wanted to get married, he could have done so during the time period when thousands of people did get married when this was lawful in California. He could also have gone to a state where gay marriage is lawful and come back to California, which recognizes out-of-state marriages. He didn't choose to do either. He has done nothing to demonstrate that he should have been disqualified had they known then what they know now.
Forget recusal and disqualification. What about full disclosure? Should he have done that? Just at least disclose it.
I don't think so, because where would you end the full disclosure? Last night I saw this movie and I liked it. 2 months ago I read this book and I hated it. You need to know everything in my thinking. No, he was a professional jurist. It's not the kind of case that goes to a jury because it was a legal issue, not a factual issue. And with a 20-year stellar record, they trusted him then, they should trust him now.
Sure. No, he's a fine judge, and his record proves that. Bottom line here, if you start disqualifying people based on gender, race, religion, age, sexual orientation, not only does it undermine the diversity we need on the bench, but there's nobody left.
And isn't it interesting, all those characteristics you just ticked off, they're all protected classes of people. They're all human characteristics that the government can't distinguish on.
Right. Judge Andrew Napolitano, thanks very much. Listen to this.